Hello! For those of you having difficulty with formatting your APA style references, I wanted to just do a quick tutorial video. I'm going to film creating APA style references here on my Mac, and so although I'm using Word 2011, it'll be very similar to any other version of Word that you might use either on a Mac or on a PC. Here I have my list of references. I've highlighted the word references, and I've got, I don't know, 6 or 8 different references here, and I've already double spaced them. And here's what I do whenever I look at my papers and your papers. First thing I do is I show the invisibles up here where it says show all formatting characters. It's this button that looks like a paragraph symbol. And if you'll notice, I have hit a return at the end of each and every reference. I have not pressed the enter or return key at the end of every line, only at the end of a reference. Now this allows me to format my references correctly using the hanging indent feature available in Word. Up here, if you have your ruler showing, at the top of every ruler, on the top left, you have these triangles. The very top triangle is your first line indent. If I move that, it changes the placement of the first line in relationship to the margin. It indents it. Of course, in an APA style reference, we don't want the first line to be indented. The second triangle, the one that's pointing up, that is the left indent line. And if I, whoops, it's a little tricky to grab it. If I grab the left indent line and move it over, then it only indents the lines underneath the first line. And that's what I want. There should be no return key at the end of any line, no return entered at the end of any line except at the very end of each reference. And the top triangle for the left margin should be flush with the left margin, and this bottom triangle for hanging indent should be indented. And it doesn't really have to be indented a full ½ an inch. Some people indent it 1/4 of an inch. That's okay too. The convention seems to be a ½ an inch, but less than a ½ an inch is all right as well. So let me just show you that again. Now here's the beauty of this shortcut. Here I've highlighted all of my other references. I'm going to point at that bottom triangle, the hanging indent triangle, and I'm going to move it over by a ½ an inch, and voila. Every single reference is now indented using a correctly formatted hanging indent, and the only place that a return key was placed is at the end of each and every reference, not at the end of any other line. Now when I turn off my little button, I can no longer see those keys, and it looks great. That is how to format your references using the hanging indent feature of Word. Thank you.